Fast food giant KFC is moving its U.S. corporate headquarters from Louisville, Kentucky to Plano in Texas. Parent company Yum Brands says the move is part of a strategy to create two main hubs, in fact, Plano for KFC and Pizza Hut, while Taco Bell and Habit Burger and Grill will remain in Irvine, California. About 100 corporate employees and dozens of remote workers will have to relocate with support provided by the company. The decision comes as more companies are drawn to Texas for its lower taxes and business-friendly environment. However, Kentucky's Governor Andy Beshear has criticized the move. Yum Brands will continue to maintain its corporate offices and the KFC Foundation, in fact, in Louisville. Meanwhile, Chevron plans to cut up 20% of its global workforce, affecting roughly 40,000 employees. That's right, 20% workforce affecting roughly 40,000 employees. The announcement came during an internal town hall shortly after celebrating its success as Colorado's top oil and gas producers. Executives cited rising cost, complicated business processes, and in fact, slowed decision-making as reasons for the layoffs. While some employees said the cuts were expected, Chevron's leadership, on the other hand, emphasized the need for streamlining operations to keep pace with competitors. The layoffs, for perspectives, are part of a broader restructuring strategy in the company aimed at boosting its financial performance altogether. Japan's chip materials maker Resonac Holdings is gearing up for acquisitions after successfully reducing its debt. CEO Hidehito Takahashi told Reuters that the company plans to take an aggressive approach this year. A key focus for Resonac is participating when a state-backed fund exits from industry peer JSR, which was taken private last year as a part of a push for consolidation in the sector. Takahashi emphasized that since it's a fund, an eventual exit is expected. And Resonac, in fact, aims to play a role in that transition, signaling potential shakeups in Japan's chip materials industry. Asian stocks wavered after the S&P 500 in European markets hit record highs. This as US President Donald Trump renewed tariff threats. Now, Trump announced plans for 25% or higher tariffs, in fact, on pharmaceuticals, semiconductor chips, and auto imports, potentially starting as soon as the 2nd of April this year. Now, these moves follow existing tariffs, including a 10% levy on all imports from China. Despite the threats, market reactions were muted, with investors viewing them as a negotiation tactic. Meanwhile, the US dollar strengthened as geopolitical concerns, especially over the US-Russia talks in Ukraine, prompted safe haven buying.